Hey guys, my name is Samantha and my passion is to share wellness with the world. I created this show to discover medicinal plants in their native environment and then learn from the locals how to turn those plants into medicine. In this episode, I took a girls' trip to Greece where we explore Athens and Santorini. We met with a local herbalist named Maria and she taught us all about the indigenous plants. So stay tuned to learn about some incredible healing benefits and stay to the end for a very exciting announcement. We started our journey on a bike tour through Athens. It's the best way to experience the city in a short amount of time. My family, friends, and I live extraordinary lives, and I give all my praises up to the Most High for this beautiful gift. I live my life by the code of the 10 Commandments from the Old Testament. It is so interesting how the Bible has evolved over time, starting as the Tanakh, written in Hebrew, then translated into English and became the Old Testament. Living by the 10 Commandments and keeping the Most High first over everything has led me to achieve all of my wildest dreams. Also, having a powerful imagination is helpful. Being able to visualize and believe in myself has gotten me far. I didn't know I was going to be on this path, but I had an awakening that led me here. Everyone has the chance to change. For me, it started with switching to a plant-based lifestyle, avoiding the dead flesh and only consuming life, food that brings a higher vibration. This led me to connecting more with plants and witnessing their power to change a person on a chemical, spiritual, and physical level. My mission with this series is to record and share knowledge from all over the world about traditional plant medicine, hoping to preserve this knowledge and make it accessible for everyone. We want more people to have the education on how to prevent diseases or treat illnesses at home with local and natural resources. Dr. Sebi once said, "All disease begins with mucus and inflammation." It is so important to get rid of the root cause before it spreads. While we were in Athens, we met with a local herbalist named Maria at the National Garden in the middle of the city. She taught us about 5 different Greek plants and all of the benefits that they offer. So let's jump right into the workshop. I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see you after for another little recap. Here we go.
There are 3 herbs in the tea blend that are here.
Okay.
So maybe by the end of my talk, you will be able to guess which 3 are here. I won't tell you yet.
Definitely that one.
Maybe by smelling them.
What is that?
I don't know, but I know the taste. I know what it looks like and I know the taste.
It reminds me of like a rosemary.
I feel like it's in here.
Okay.
Is that from the tree? Is that from the tree? The ones that like grow around the city?
The olive leaves?
Do you mean
the olive?
Wait,
I feel like this is in there
aren't
too.
you allergic to something off of the tree? Yes, the oleander.
Oh yeah, oleander.
Oleander is a toxic plant.
Okay. So
For
we're all
everybody.
allergic then.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's no oleander.
I don't know.
There's no
Can you
oleander
imagine
here.
an oleander?
There's no oleander.
She said we're all safe here. So.
You're all safe. No worries.
Okay, perfect.
You said olive leaves.
Yeah.
I think so. It looks like that.
So that's correct. Yes. Anyone recognize the other herbs on here?
that looks like
Sage, yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, I didn't know.
Is that
Good.
No.
That's
Bailey.
This is
Bailey.
Bailey. Yeah.
Bailey.
I love cooking with baby.
Good.
So good.
That looks like an olive or something. Dried
No,
olive.
this is
Not chamomile,
Berry.
and that's a type of berry.
Goji? No.
It's not a food.
So it's not
wild
edible.
forest berry.
Close. Yes.
Yeah, it's a real berry. in
These
Eastern
are
Europe.
rose hips.
But they're
Oh,
not edible.
I should have known. Yeah, rose
Not
hip.
dried. Fresh. You
Okay.
can make a jam,
Okay.
but they're a mountain shrub, so you wouldn't go to the forest just to eat rose hips off the berry. You would collect them and then make something with them, an herbal remedy or a jam or something. But they're not like a fruit, like a strawberry or anything.
Okay.
And then the last herb, this is an endemic Greek herb. The stalks are actually really tall. I cut the other ones to fit. Does it look like anything familiar?
I don't recognize that one.
This one is called mountain tea because it grows at high elevations. It's in the mint family. So unless you've seen it in maybe a boutique Greek grocer in the States or in Europe, or you've been to Greece before, then otherwise you would not have seen it. So which herb would you like me to start telling you all the secrets about?
We could start with rose hips.
Great. Okay. So rose hips are from a plant called Rosa canina. And what do we know about roses?
Aromatic.
Symbol of love.
Yes, heart opening.
Heart opening. There was a goddess in ancient Greece called Aphrodite. You may know her. And she was the goddess of love and beauty. And roses were her sacred plant. So rose hips are the fruit of roses. So rose hips are also affiliated with Aphrodite. And as you said, they're a symbol of love, and they also benefit the cardiovascular system. They are very high in antioxidants. You often find rose hip oil in facial care products.
Yes.
Why? It's nourishing.
It has antioxidants and it's like toxin cleaning, I guess.
Yep, it's good.
Smells good.
Smells good. And what do antioxidants do?
Remove toxins.
Kill free radicals.
And what are free radicals?
Cancer.
B-rays. I don't know.
These are good guesses. This is good.
Dying cells.
Antioxidants means the word itself. Anti means against, and oxidant, oxy, is oxygen. So free radicals are oxygen molecules creating inflammation in the body. So when you have anything you eat, anything that you get on your skin and your body absorbs, stressful thoughts, a lot of things, unfortunately, everywhere around us can cause inflammation in the body. So when we eat and drink antioxidants, it helps decrease the effect of inflammation in our body. And so that helps keep us healthy, helps fight disease, prevent disease. So something that's high in antioxidants is very good as a whole body tonic to prevent disease. So it's antioxidant molecules, free radicals that cause havoc in our bodies. And on our face and skincare products, antioxidants are really good to keep our skin healthy, anti-wrinkle, it keeps your skin nice and soft and supple and young looking. So that's why rose hip oil is often in skincare products, because it's nourishing, it smells good, it brings antioxidants to the skin, heals blemishes and things that develop on the skin. Depending on the action of the plant, so rose hips are a very good cardiovascular herb. Mountain tea is a very good whole body immune tonic and brain tonic. So a plant can be an antioxidant, but it has an affinity to a certain organ in the body. And as you learn more and more about plants, you can see the relationships between plant and body, and how the plant part works on the body. And then how they work together also when you take formulas or drink herbal tea blends and things. Plants roses especially can bring us joy just by being itself. And so this is part of the magic of plants and herbal medicine, that even just looking at a plant or having it near you, it can have an emotional effect on us. And then when we bring it into our kitchens and our lives, put it in our bodies or on our skin, it can also have that effect internally.
How about edible rose petals?
Those are also very good.
How do they affect your body?
So rose petals have a slightly different phytoconstituency than rose hips, but they are also high in antioxidants. They're also astringent. So astringent means drying. So after you shave your legs, sometimes your legs feel itchy or you cut yourself. You want to put something on that tightens up the cell walls so the cut closes up. And usually maybe you use witch hazel or a nice aftershave or aloe. So it's astringent, it tightens the cell walls and it helps strengthen the barrier of the skin. And that can also be if you have issues with your digestive system, like leaky gut, IBS, or things like that. You want an astringent you want to drink a blend that has astringent qualities to it to help heal the lining of the gut. So it's a whole combination of plants. And you wouldn't just drink straight up astringent herbs, because you'd want to balance it out with herbs that are more gentle. So we already guessed what this is. This is bay leaf. So you're welcome to take one, tear it, smell it, feel it. If you already cook in the kitchen, then you know what they feel like and how to handle them.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Why don't we eat bay
I like 'em in
leaves?
lentil soup.
They don't taste good. They're really tough. Aren't they bitter as well? Like if you
They don't taste good, they're bitter, they're tough.
Yeah, they're not.
They never soften.
Not your favorite.
And there's actually a bay laurel tree here behind us. They're very common in Greece. The garden actually has quite a large community of bay leaves. Bay laurel is the Latin botanical name, and bay laurel was sacred to Apollo. So Apollo was the god of the sun, music, medicine, and prophecy. And his famous sanctuary was Delphi. And legend has it that the priestesses at his sanctuary would consume or smoke or inhale the smoke of, or something to do with bay leaves. They would have a divine reckoning with Apollo. They would hear Apollo's oracle, and they would deliver the oracle at the sanctuary. So bay leaf was sacred to Apollo, and he had each god and goddess had an athletic game or a poetry contest or something, in their honor. So Apollo's games were called the Pythian Games, and winners of the Pythian Games would receive crowns of bay leaf. So
you would see, typically nowadays, the crown with the two little leaves on each side? Or am I
yes.
thinking of something different?
Is that also
That's bay leaf.
Okay. Like a
Um,
golden crown with two leaves on each side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And back then, actually, garlands and wreaths and crowns were very, very popular, and it had all kinds of symbolism depending on the occasion. But you would have flowers, fruits, leaves, all kinds of things. Olive was used also at different games. It was a sense of honor, victory, celebration. So one practice that has discontinued today is the wearing of wreaths and garlands, which is unfortunate because they sound very pretty to wear fresh flowers and fresh leaves on your head.
Wait, why is it discontinued?
Oh, well, where do we see that it happens?
The flowers and stuff?
Yeah, we just, in society
Phased
today,
out.
in the
Well,
summer?
Hawaiians
In
still keep
Scotland?
up their tradition.
Sorry, Sweden.
that's nice.
Sweden summer parties as well. Like when they
Oh,
do
yeah.
the summer
Sweet.
things, they just sit and braid little
Oh, that's sweet.
crowns or flowers.
Nice.
Oh, that's true.
I did that when I was a kid a lot.
So modern Greece, we it's not something, we don't have garland makers as a profession anymore. So I think that's that's one of the things that's been lost. But more of us walked around with garlands on our head, that maybe we could revive the profession.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
So
In a way, it exists, right? But in a different form. You can have headbands.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, things have evolved. So, what does bay leaf do for the body? Well, one, it adds flavor to our meals. It's a good digestive aid. So when we're adding it to our lentil soup, it helps prevent gas and bloating, because we know that beans can sometimes cause that.
Yeah.
It's very good for the immune system also. We don't typically think of bay leaves to add to an herbal tea blend, but it's actually very good when you're sick with a cold or a flu to add a bay leaf to an herbal tea blend, just to add an extra boost of immune strength. It's also very good for the joints and soreness, joint pain, arthritis, rheumatism. So if you had a really hard workout and your body's feeling sore, you can take a bath in bay leaf tea, and it's very good to help relax the muscles.
How many leaves?
You make a strong tea. You could make probably a jug like this,
Oh, okay.
a handful.
So you need to see like the color change, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you would pour that into your bath?
Yep. There's also a product, the bayberry oil, but that's harder to find. So the tree makes berries, and the berries can be produced into an oil. But if that's not accessible, you can use the leaves. The leaves are very accessible. You can find them at the supermarket. They're affordable. They're in abundance. So that's very easy. Bay leaves are also an insect repellent. So if you have insects, so you can rub it on you if you want.
Really? They just got bit twice.
Oh, they love you.
One here and then here.
You want to cut it a little
Yeah,
bit,
break
just
it up.
rub it on. If you have bugs in your home that you don't want, the scent of bay leaf repels them. So Apollo, as I mentioned before, was the Greek god of the sun, medicine, music, and prophecy. He had a lot of responsibilities. And there's a myth about him falling in love with a young girl named Daphne. And she really didn't want anything to do with him. She just wanted to frolic in the forest and, be independent. And she got tired of him constantly seeking her out and pursuing her. So she asked the gods for help. And the gods answered her plea, and they transformed her into the bay laurel tree. So this myth has been depicted in countless artworks. There is a famous statue of Apollo and Daphne at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. It's a life-size statue by the sculptor Benini. There's also many paintings and drawings and illustrations of Apollo and Daphne. And Apollo, when he realizes the love of his life is a tree, he responds in a very healthy way to rejection. He says, I have lost you, but I will love you always. My victors at my games will wear your crown. It will be a symbol of honor and my eternal love. Your leaves will never fall off or turn brown. Your tree will be evergreen, just like my love for you will be eternal. And I will love and honor you always, till the end of time. So it's a very healthy way to respond to rejection.
She had to turn into a tree.
She turned into a tree, but she's immortal now.
How healthy is that?
A lot of people in ancient Greece turned into trees in the
Really?
myths. Yeah, it was just I think is a very romantic storyline to become a tree, because trees live much longer than humans, and people will always remember your name, because the modern Greek name for the bay laurel tree is Daphne, which was the young woman's name. So she's immortalized.
And trees talk, don't they?
And trees communicate with each other, yes. The next herb we will talk about, we guessed it correctly earlier, is sage. So please feel free to smell it, touch it. You can start putting it in your bag if you like. So sage, there are two types of sage in Greece. Salvia officinalis, which is the officinalis means the main species of the pharmacopoeia. And Salvia fruticosa. Those are the two main species of sage in Greece. Both are medicinal. Very high in antioxidants.
Soft.
Very soft. And it's a very common herb in Greece to drink in the winter.
As in tea?
In a tea, exactly. It can be by itself. Most people drink it by itself. If you want to mix it with rose hips or mountain tea or bay leaf, most people do individual herbs, or if you buy a tea blend in the store. And it also is very good for the brain. So just like mountain tea, like I mentioned earlier. And sage helps boost the immune system. It has a warming quality to the body, so especially helpful in the winter. If you get the chills and you are just bone cold, sage warms you up even though it's hot as a tea, you know, if you're drinking a hot tea, your body will warm up, but it also has a warming action on the organs of the body.
It's okay. The dragonfly.
Yeah, the dragonfly
Sending love.
wants
She
to
loves
hang
it.
out.
Maybe it's somebody
Waking me up.
reincarnated.
Yeah, he wants to
Sorry.
join. Okay, so the next herb, let's talk about olive leaves.
I definitely want.
So olive leaves are from the olive tree, obviously. And has everyone here seen an olive tree before?
Yeah.
Okay. So olive trees do not grow very tall. And they are typically trees that live for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
Really?
And they are very connected to the land, memories, generations of families, and heritage. So they're native to the entire Mediterranean region. And to me, they are memory keepers, because every year when there's an olive harvest, people are brought together and they harvest the olives to make olive oil or to make olives. And I helped a friend harvest her olives in the fall on the island of Evia. And it's really a community event. It brings people together, and the tree embodies a sense of belonging, a sense of wisdom. Like the tree is built, designed to bring people together. And there's a wisdom in that. There's a consciousness of the tree. It was sacred to Athena. Athena was the goddess of peace and wisdom, and sometimes people like to say war, but I like to say peace, because she doesn't start wars. And she was born out of the forehead of her father Zeus as a fully grown woman dressed in war attire. And I like to think that she was born out of his third eye, or the seat of intuition. So she embodies a feminine wisdom that has been bestowed upon the olive tree. So we know that olive oil is very high in polyphenols, high in antioxidants. It's very good for the cardiovascular system. There's been hundreds and hundreds of scientific studies that say olive oil is a superfood. It's very good for the body. There have not been as much popularity around olive leaves. So olive leaves are in abundance on the tree. They're not usually harvested. They're not a food, and they're slightly ignored, in my opinion. So olive leaves, however, have been studied, and the similar constituents in olive oil are also present in the leaves. So there is a constituent called oleuropein. It's one of the best constituents for the heart, and they're present in the leaves, sometimes even higher than what's in the oil.
Where is the oil extracted from?
Excellent question. So during the olive harvest, we harvest the olives. They go to an olive press. It's a multi-step machine. The olives get washed, then they go through some dance, and then they get pressed. So a giant machine kind of steps on them.
From the olive itself.
Exactly. And then the oil is created from the pressing of the olive. There's different techniques. There's also different techniques of, is it an early harvest olive oil? Is it a regular harvest olive oil? Some producers only do early harvest, so when the olives are green, so before they're ripe. So that's where olive oil comes from. And then the leaves, they're harvested, they're dried, and they're not a very common medicinal plant that we use in our herbal tea blends. And I'm not sure why, because it has many of the same benefits as olive oil. They're very good for the heart and the cardiovascular system. They are also high in antioxidants. They have a level of astringency that tighten and strengthen the body as a whole, inside and out. They don't have a very strong taste, so they're very good paired with another herb or two. So in the tea blend, I put rose hips, olive leaves, and mountain tea. So it's a nice subtle flavor, but it has a lot of benefits. So it's nice just to, throw in a teapot with some other herbs.
Can you give us an example, like for, let's say, a teapot that big? Like what the ratio is? Like would it be one of each of these cups of herbs that you would put in there to make it this concentrate?
Excellent question. So how much herb do we use to make an herbal tea blend? So think of the size of a tea bag. Usually it's about a teaspoon or a tablespoon, depending on. So let's say a tablespoon. So a tablespoon per cup of water is the amount you need for an herbal tea blend.
Okay.
So
kind of like envisioning like 20 tea bags coming together or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
So 20 tea bags are 20 spoonfuls, right? So let's say you wanted, and you're not going to have equal parts of herb because maybe you don't want it to be so fruity. So you're not going to put as much rose hips as you are mountain tea. So this is where some mental calculations come in. What do you want it to taste like? And flavor is important because if you don't like the flavor of an herbal tea, you're not going to drink it. So the point is to like the flavor, enjoy drinking it, and to drink it regularly to give the benefits to your body.
I really enjoy, like, this is just a side comment, drinking tea that doesn't necessarily taste that good. Like, I don't know.
Good. Okay.
I really like really earthy, like strong.
Makes you feel healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe,
you know
I
it's
don't
gonna
know,
do the
but
job.
I like it.
Yeah. Some people really like it. Some people
Yeah.
don't like it at all. They think it tastes like grass. They don't like the grassy taste. Or it's too bitter, and they don't like bitter. So it really, it's definitely a personal preference.
Yeah.
So finding flavors that you really enjoy, that's the key to get you to, keep taking, drinking and.
Was there any
different things.
sweetener in there?
No.
Because it was sweet by itself, so
Yeah.
it was good.
So the rose hips added some sweetness. Mountain tea we can talk about next. So you can smell this. You could feel the soft leaves and the flowers. So mountain tea in Greek is called tsai tu vonu, which means tea of the mountain. And mountain tea, as it says in its name, grows on the mountain. Greece has several species of mountain tea, depending on which mountain you travel to. One of the problems with mountain tea in Greece is that it has become either over-harvested, because it's become a very popular herb, or animals have been overgrazing the land and depleting the population. So all species of mountain tea in Greece are threatened. So, each country has its challenges with its plant populations. In the United States, there's the issue with sage being over-harvested in the wild. In Greece, we have a problem with mountain tea depletion of population.
It's only in Greece, this specific one.
Mountain tea is endemic to Greece. Endemic means native. So mountain tea is also high in antioxidants. It is very similar to sage in that it is a winter herb. So households, restaurants, cafes will have mountain tea typically on the menu. And if you ask for mountain tea in the summer, they'll probably be a little confused, but they will have it in their shop. So it's very good for the immune system, especially if you're sick with a cold. Helps you recover quicker. It's a relaxing herb, so it has nervine qualities. Nervine means that it helps the nervous system calm down a little bit. So if you're really stressed or anxious or just things have just been so busy in your life, nervines help calm the nervous system and just get you to feel more grounded. Typically, when you make a tea just with mountain tea, you take one stem and you boil it in a pot of water because it's so strong. You don't need more.
Break the flour, like crush the flour.
Oh yeah,
It smells so good.
that smells good.
Mountain tea has also been studied for brain health. So similar to sage, it helps with memory recall. It helps prevent and help with treatment of Alzheimer's and dementia.
Oh, okay.
So it's another herb that is good for brain health, similar to sage.
Okay, good to know.
So it's good to know, especially as we age.
Yeah.
Yeah, my memory is getting bad.
Yeah.
I need to buy it.
Mountain
Crushing
tea.
your fingers.
There's many different types of nervines.
Like what else? I need it.
Lavender.
Lavender.
Oh yeah, lavender.
Lavender, okay.
Lavender and chamomile are not related, but they're both floral, very aromatic herbs.
Ashwagandha.
Realistically, how many
Ashwagandha.
teas a day would I
That's
need
too
to actually,
strong.
like if I'm stressed, let's say I have a
Oh.
bad day,
Okay, so dosage, 3 cups a day for 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
and then after that,
3
I can
cups a day.
have less?
Oh wow,
3 cups a
Is
day.
that a lot?
that's a lot.
Well, it's a hard habit if you don't already do it. So
Okay.
make a teapot. This is
I know.
more
who
than
am I
3
kidding?
cups.
I drink
Yeah.
like
Make a
6 cups day.
teapot and drink that
I know.
every day. That's the, have a container where it's 2 or 3 cups, and that's your goal for the day.
And that's gonna like make a difference. More than
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Oh yeah. There are many options, I know, in Europe and the United States of herbal tea companies that sell bulk herbs.
Really?
So cool. I think I'm gonna start doing
Yeah.
that.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm like,
good.
You got me into it.
order my little teapot.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink this for 3 weeks. You're gonna see
Good,
me in person.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'll feel a difference. It's inherently is healthy for you. Your stress levels, it'll help you deal with stress.
Yeah.
You'll feel more calm. Your digestion will improve. Your immunity will strengthen. You'll sleep better.
Yeah.
The mountain tea.
And
What
the
about
brain
your
booster.
skin? Like, what do these do to your skin?
Yeah, so drinking
Will it start
any
glowing?
liquids is good for hydration. So it's good for your kidneys. It's good for your skin. Rose hips, we know topically the oil is very good. So if you're drinking it internally, it will help with skin health. And anything that you bring inside your body also is good for the outside of your body.
Yeah. My favorite way to make oils with the herbs is get a clear glass jar, fill it up with olive oil or coconut oil, and then put the dried herb in there, and then
infuse it
and then I let it sit in the sun for 30 days,
in the sun. Why
and
in the
then
sun?
because that's how it cooks it. The sun cooks it instead
That's
of
so
cooking
true.
it on the
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a sun infusion.
yeah, and then just take it out after 30 days, and then you can use it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I need to bring my sister here. She loves this kind of thing. She loves oils and all that.
Yeah. What other fruits are native here?
Well, there's apricots and nectarines. There's a special kind of apple in the fall. It's a special
Special kind of
species.
apple. Does it look like an apple still?
Yeah, it's just a specific species. We also have, small plums. There are farmers markets every week in different
I
neighborhoods,
wanted to go.
or even just going to the supermarket. We have seasonal fruits and vegetables. You won't see something that's out of season in the supermarket.
That's good.
Like in the States, we have
Yeah.
everything all the time,
time.
because they import
Watermelon
it from other
in January.
countries. So, yeah.
So silly.
So you'll see cantaloupe in season now, watermelon, all these colorful fruits. So it's a good time to be in Greece.
Thank you so much to Maria. You are a lovely teacher. After the workshop, we headed to Santorini. Being on the island is so peaceful. My favorite plant that we learned about was the mountain tea. I'm definitely going to be drinking more of that for all of the brain support it offers. The best way to prevent disease is taking your daily vitamins and minerals. The 2 most important supplements in the wellness community for overall health are Shilajit and sea moss. They offer such a powerful supply of minerals our bodies need to thrive. That's why we made special sea moss gummies and Shilajit tablets. Once you start taking these natural vitamins each day, you'll notice a burst of increased energy in your life. Find these supplements and everything else you need to live a healthy lifestyle on our website. There's also a donation section if you'd like to support our mission. Check it out at wellnessfortheworld.com. Wellness is spelled with 3 L's. Our website also features high vibrational clothing, all handmade, using 100% cotton. We offer a variety of dried plants and Palo Santo, which is a tree bark from South America. When you burn it, the smoke cleanses the space from negative energy and bacteria in the air, similar to burning sage. All of our products come in a clear glass jar to preserve the quality of the plants and make sure they stay as fresh as possible for as long as possible. Thank you so much for y'all's support. I know we can help heal the world when we work together. Peace and love, family. Until next time.